Welcome back to Angel's Light Tarot. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly general message for September the 13th through September the 19th. Now, without further ado, we're getting right into your Lovebird bonus for those of you who are in a beautiful, beautiful, romantic, committed bond. High vibrations, thank you. Well, this is something. We have, you lovebirds, we have maturity and we have play. Yes, step outside and feel the sun, breathe the air, play, and have some fun. So I feel like the mature thing to do this week is to have fun with your lovebird. Yes, I feel like it's time. Maybe some of you are not putting your relationship forward. Maybe you're not putting your relationship front and center. This week is the mature thing to do to add some joy, add some playtime in your relationship. Okay, now moving on to those of you who are looking for love, Aquarians who are looking for love. What is the energy? Thank you around. Yes, around you. Angels, high vibrations for single Aquarians. We have compatibility and learn. A little nudge, it's now your turn. Put on your thinking cap. It's time to learn. I feel like you will be looking for someone who is not necessarily always, that sexual attraction, but you're looking for someone that you can kind of grow old with this week. Someone that is your friend first. And I feel like when you kind of not so much go towards that intense sexual attraction and move towards that friend that evolves into that love, that long-term, beautiful notebook kind of love. Yeah, that's what you're looking for this week. And when you bring it down a tad, I see you're going to find that. Now, let's move on to your general message. Angels, high vibrations for Aquarius. What are the energies, angels, aware around lovely Aquarius this week? Angels, we're looking for some positive energy for lovely Aquarius. Moving on to, yes, go ahead, say it. Go ahead. My mama's deck. Angels, high vibrations. Yes, and yes. Now, we're going to add one from the Dragon's deck. And as you know, the Dragon's deck is always right side up to get all the positive energy out of the deck. Let's turn this around. There we go. All right, angels, moving on to the Hummingbird deck. Looking for joy, looking for positive energy for lovely Aquarius. Yes. There we go. And we're going to top all of this off with a message, your spiritual message for the week, and that is reality. Yes, accept things how they are and not how you would like them to be. How is it really? Not what it's going to look like in the future, but how is it today? Now, let's move on to, yes, your major theme for the week, and that is the Strength card reversed with the King of Clubs, your guarded Ace of Diamonds, and the Three of Hearts. So I feel like this week with the Strength card reversed, there is an element of you feeling like you shouldn't have to work so hard. You shouldn't have to give so much. With the King of Clubs, I feel like with the King of Clubs, it's telling me that you are right. You are definitely right. I feel like you are a bit guarded in giving and giving and giving. You want a new beginning, and I feel like I see you stepping out into, why do I feel like you're stepping out into new waters, oh gosh, I feel like you're trying something new. Not that you're giving up. I feel like you're realizing where something is. You're realizing where it is. You're not so certain whether you're going to let it go or not. You're kind of, yeah, I'm kind of here. I'm kind of here. But at the same time, I see you trying something new. So if this is a relationship that's kind of ending, I kind of see you morphing into something different. If it's a job that you're not so certain about, I see you kind of morphing into something different. Okay, but at the same time, still holding on. Yeah, like that. Sometimes it's good to just sever and cut. But in this case, you're kind of testing out the waters before you let go. Okay, now let's take a peek at your recent past. You have the Magician card reversed with the 3 of Hearts, the Hospitality, the 8 of Hearts, and the 9 of Clubs. So I feel like in the recent past with the Magician card reversed, there is an element of in the recent past that you weren't doing a lot of manifestation. With the 3 of Hearts, you were a bit worried about, it just feels like you were giving a lot. Maybe you were giving too much. With the 9 of Clubs, I see in the recent past, I see that you weren't really wanting to do any work. Maybe when it came to friends, maybe when it came to relationships, maybe you felt like you were giving too much and you decided in the recent past to kind of let it go. Now, yeah, you're like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. Yeah, that was in the recent past. No, in the middle of the week, you have the King of Swords reversed with the 7 of Diamonds, celebration, King of Diamonds, ooh, and the Jack of Clubs. So in the middle of the week with the King of Swords, I see you approaching a situation where you're a little bit gentler. The 7 of Diamonds, you're not attaching any energy to it. It's gentle. With this celebration, that is bringing you joy. And the King of Diamonds is saying you're getting what you want by doing something creative. With the Jack of Clubs, you know, I see you moving towards something that you want, but at the same time, you're not showing like you're desperate. You're like, I am not desperate. But inside, you're like, I really want this. But you're not showing your cards. No pun intended. You're not showing your cards here. You're, you know what you want. You're going to celebrate it. I see there is a celebration, but I feel like you are holding back. You know how people make offers, right? And they're like, if you make the offer, you might be lowballing yourself. It's kind of like sit back and let them make that first offer. Let's say you wanted to do a job, or you want to know what how much money you were going to make, right? And if you speak up, maybe you're saying, well, I want $50 an hour, right? But if you kind of keep your mouth closed and you kind of just like and you let them talk, right? They could be offering you $100 an hour. So you sit back, let it come to you, okay? Don't push forward. Do not in this situation. Let it come to you. You will be pleasantly surprised. Don't have your eyes like, oh my God, I was not expecting. No, just but inside you're like, oh darn, right? That was awesome. All right, so now let's take a peek at the end of the week. We have the 7, and that goes for love as well, you know, because it depends on where you're sitting in the message. Let's say you want to move in with your partner, right? And they offer you, and you're sitting back, but you don't say anything. You're like, okay, what do they want to talk about, right? And they come to you and they propose to you for marriage, and you're like, I wasn't even expecting that. So yes, sit back, relax, let it flow to you. Now, when we look at the end of the week, we have the 7 of Swords, yes, with the Ace of Hearts, the Place card, 2 of Spades, and the King of Hearts. Lots of kings here, lots and lots of kings. Now, by the end of the week, you're thinking about walking away. I'm not saying you're going to. You're thinking about walking away from something. Maybe it was a job. Maybe it was a job opportunity. I feel like you're really focusing on yourself. You're focusing on right where you are. When it comes to partnerships, when it comes to business partnerships, things of that nature, you know, you have to be in charge with the King of Hearts. You know you do. So I feel like if you're not in charge of a situation, if you don't feel like you're given enough power in this situation, you're going to begin to think by the end of the week, maybe this isn't for me. Okay. All right. Now let's take a peek. Yes. It's almost like you want full creative, authority here. Now, when we look at your bonus, you have the Knight of Pentacles reversed with the Chariot card reversed, the 3 of Clubs, boundaries, 8 of Spades, and the 6 of Spades. So I am picking up here in your bonus. Yes, you are doing an about face. I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, you are going back to something you did before. I feel like for some of you, this is something creative, and for some of you, this is multitasking. But this time around, you're setting boundaries. You are getting more power in setting boundaries. And it is about time. Okay, with the Six of Spades, it is about time. So whatever you are returning to, if it's a relationship, it's a friendship, if it's a business partnership, whatever it is, I feel like handle it in a creative way. Set your boundaries, be strong in those, and you will get exactly what you put in. Okay, that is not a bad thing, that is a positive thing. Own your boundaries, okay? I'm going to, and remember to live in reality, not what can be, but what is right here and now, okay? I'm going to leave it there. I send you joy, namaste, and much, much love sent your way.